Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And for my new subscribers, I'm glad you're joining us. My name is Yvonne. In today's video, I want to flip through this journal I made. It's for a good friend and it's for her birthday, and I really hope she likes it. The cover is wallpaper. I really like this kind of wallpaper. It's with a little gold. It's not really gold, but it has a bit of a shimmer, and of course most wallpaper has a texture on it. I just have a gold ribbon tied around it, so you can just toss it aside when you want to work in your journal. A broad crochet trim I put all around. The spine, I always like my spines hidden, so not the stitching not visible on the side. This is also a pocket. I left it like that, but I only put the journaling card in the front pocket. This is a card I made. It will be in my next video as a craft along. If you like it, then you can watch out how to make it. On the back, I wrote her a little note for her birthday. It has to be plied a bit open, but when you're working in it, eventually it will stay open, and then you have to close it again. But it's very pliable. It's nice in your hand, so that's why I wanted to make it like this. In the front cover, in the inside, I have some digital on thicker paper, and I fussy cut around the leaves and made it into a pocket. Inside is my letter. She knows all about young journaling, but I like to include the letter anyway. I printed it on transparency paper just for a different look. I first printed a beautiful bit of a watercolor background in soft pink, and then I printed my letter on it. It's not my idea of the letter. It's I'll link it down below, because I just used and adjusted. I used a letter from someone else and I adjusted it a bit in my own words. Then I made a small tag with some yarn on top. This is also vintage wallpaper. This is not vintage wallpaper. I bought it new, a roll, because I really liked it, but the design could be vintage. This is real vintage wallpaper, and some lace, and underneath here is some script, and on the back is the stamp this book belongs to, so she can write her name and maybe when she started journaling in this. It goes back in the pocket. It has 3 signatures, and the covers of the signatures are scrapbooking paper. Yeah, nice and sturdy. I made this as a tuck spot. It's a kind of a snippet card, all with scraps. Inside are some old book pages of flowers. Also a book page with about birds. The complete book was about birds. I have a tutorial on my channel to make this page. It goes, it's a double page. If you want to make it, I'll link the video down below. A pocket, I used music sheet, and inside is a journaling card with a small pocket in the back. Most ephemera I posted on my social media, on my Instagram, and there you can look more closely to pictures and how I made these. A lot of them, this including, is also, I have also a craft with me video. Some collaging to make the pocket more beautiful. On here I have an embossed piece, and it's not really visible in the white. I didn't want to ink on it because the design in real, the design really shows. So if she wants to ink it, she can also do that. This is also a journaling card. On the back, writing space. There's also a video about how I made that. Also a tuck. Here I did it, did the embossing, inking on the embossing a bit in the green color, and inside are vintage and some newer receipts, blank receipts, so she can use it the way she wants. Some book page, dictionary. My phone wants to join in, something I don't want. Dictionary pages, or encyclopedia pages. All kinds of different pages I used in here. See this with the images on them. I didn't stick this down yet. That's why I used a clothes hanger as a paper clip, because if she wants to tear it out or decorate the pocket more, then she will be able to. These are journaling, from journaling pads, some pieces she can use for her own journaling. No, it's not gonna work. And that way they stay in here. A digital, some ledger with flowers, beautiful ledger. Beautiful digital, I mean. This is another print from the same collection. Some braille paper, I always liked braille paper. And in here is a coffee dyed envelope, a vellum envelope, and inside I put some tickets and all kinds of stuff she can use in here or in another journal if she wants to. And with a decorative clip, it's attached to this page so she can use it anywhere. Some brown wrapping paper, I always like that. In the center from the first signature is a beautiful image from a nature book. I really like these. I made a flip from the wrapping paper. Here I made a paper clip. I just put a journaling card underneath there. And on there is a little dangle from scraps, made from scraps. And in here is a little pocket with a tea card. Again, the digital, and this is the encyclopedia page, because I folded it as a side tuck, but she can always change that if she wants. This becomes a pocket, a Tim Holtz card, always nice, and just some ephemera. It's a vellum, just a piece of vellum on the card, and it gives a fun effect. This is the other side of the double page on which I have a tutorial. This is a large pocket all the way down there. Inside I made a journaling card, also posted on my Instagram, and on the back, room for journaling. some crochet trim and a little bow for extra interest. A small tag with some scraps and tickets on the back, journaling space. This one is very cute. You can open it like this, and then there's another image underneath it. On the back I stamped it with a mushroom to stay in the theme. And this opens up like that, and there's writing space. And this holds, this is a double pocket, one in the back and one here in the front. So you can put more items in there, but I just put some. And that holds the triangle closed. Vintage music sheet. This pocket with the lace window, I have a tutorial on my channel. Inside a journaling card, just a digital image. I will link the channels down below, and a book page from the word book. And this is the inside of the first signature, the scrapbooking paper. This is also scrapbooking paper. I really like the design, so I left them. This is Japanese, if I'm not mistaken. I always thought it was Chinese, but I think it's Japanese. This is also a craft with me. It's a tea bag pocket, and inside is a little journaling card with space on the back. It's clipped, just clipped on with a paper clip, and on the back is a library card, but also journaling space. I put some yarn on top. And on here is a decorated envelope, just a label and some sari silk and some lace. Inside a small paper clip, and inside there are two different dictionary pages. One of them is Greek, I think. I like all the foreign languages, so whenever I can find a dictionary in a different language, I love to have it. This is also a digital. I always print the digitals on both sides. This is a page I made myself. It was not my idea. It's Kathleen Sunby. She makes incredibly cute and beautiful designed pages on her own, and this is one she made, ledger and some scrapbooking paper. And you see the messy stitching from the card. And this is a pocket. This is printed vellum. It's just loose, and it creates a pocket. And inside, I also posted this, is a vellum that is printed on, and it's an envelope, but I left it completely open for journaling. And with a ticket, or a label I mean, you can close it, some crochet trim, and then it goes in the pocket and the flap goes over it. And this holds the flap more down so it doesn't curl up, because transparency paper or vellum does that. This side I made a little collage, writing paper with a flip. This I left. I really like this green paper, it's a favorite of mine. This is just cute, all vintage advertising on there, and it's a paper bag, and inside are some images of beautiful mushrooms. The rest I left it because it's funny, the bag. Some music for writing music yourself. On there, a little snippet I made, and a card with the birthday accented. This is also printed transparency paper. I really like that effect. Beautiful. And I used some corners also to make it more heavy and that it stays that way. And you can a bit see the images underneath. In the middle of the second signature, a beautiful nature image. Vintage music sheet glued on the back of the music paper. This is for postage stamps. You can glue them on. This is a little Rolodex card I collaged a bit on. On the back is room for journaling, and with a little clock dangle. And again, the cute, yeah, kind of clip. And I like that it's cork and in the form of an envelope. And in here on the back side is just some ephemera from a song she can use in a different place if she wants. The green, yeah, kind of note paper. This is the other side of the double page I made. Again, a double pocket here, the tuck spot here, and also the printed vellum. And this is a craft envelope I made myself and printed some image on. Inside is a piece of scrapbooking paper with images on them, and it goes in here. Here I just put some ephemera she can use. And this card, also posted on my Instagram. This is a tuck spot, and underneath there are some vintage items, a scrap of paper, and I used a stamp. And this doesn't want to go. Just a piece of a kind of a receipt on the back, room for journaling, and just a cute ticket. And I collaged the card. On the back is an old receipt for journaling. And this goes in here and then in the pocket. And a ticket, also a label as a topper. It's the back side of the image. The digitals, again, a large snippet I made with a tea card and scraps, and in there is a beautiful book page, and she can fussy cut the flowers if she wants. The Japanese paper and the scrapbooking paper. Here I did vellum, I embossed vellum with a little lace trim, and inside, this is from a digital, but I really like those children. She can fussy cut them. On the back I put the name of the digital, so she knows if she wants to buy it herself again. Also the scrapbooking paper. On here a large paper clip, and this looks just snippets, but it's a little scrappy notepad. I thought that was a cute idea. On here I made a journaling card in the first instance, but I glued it on this mathematic paper, and I glued it as a pocket. Inside is very old lined paper she can journal on. And I like the torn edge of it. It really picks up like that. And inside is just a decorated journal card, and inside a small image from a book. This is from the book, and I just put some scraps on here, and this name is in Dutch de kleine karekiet, and that's the name of the bird. And that goes in here with some yarn. I'm trying to use more yarn. I have a lot of yarn and I always forget to use it. The mathematics, a beautiful image also from an Ian Holder's book. This is a over the page tuck. I really like that idea. I saw a tutorial from someone once and I really like the effect. Also all kinds of scraps, and then you make, this is one piece and you just stitch it here and it makes two tucks. And in here I have the mathematics page on a graph paper, and in here it's a whole card she can journal on. This is a vintage receipt, a digital with lined digital on the back. This is also the vintage music paper, and with trim and lace I made a pocket and I glued it on as a pocket also. I didn't put anything in because the journal is already very bulky, so she can put something in there herself if she wants. This is a map. It's a really old map paper. I found an atlas, a really old one. I was very happy to find it because it's aged beautifully in color. Don't know if it picks up the aging on the edges, the brown. And this journaling card or a tag I made in the autumn colors and autumn style, and on the back she can journal. And I clipped it on with a cute music clip, and because it's a heavy tag I put just a normal small clip here to hold it in place. And she can make use the flip or stick it down and use it as a tuck spot. This is from a nature book, and I really like the image in the middle of the flowers. The map page and the beautiful coloring of the pages. This again is an over the page tuck. These I also stitched here, so it's really closed. And just some telephone note paper, the green one I really like, and it's a Molds card. And in here is also a card I posted on my Instagram with the tuck spot, with all kinds of papers and scraps and images and the crochet trim, some fabric and collaging, and room for journaling on the back. And inside again the green note paper and the receipt paper for journaling on the back. And I put it in here so the number peeks out and it goes in this tuck. On the back I have a postcard. It's a new one, that's why it's shiny, but it doesn't matter. I really like the image on there, so I aged it around the borders, and on the back an image and the postage stamp, and I stamped postcard on here, but you can journal on it. And it goes in this tuck. The other side of the vintage receipt, and this also with the cute number clip, the 1, and it's a coin envelope, some collaging on here, and it has a vellum window. And this is just a vellum image. I bought the little papers, I bought them like that, and I used that to put behind the window. And it goes over the page. And the one on top, the graph paper, and the Edith Holden page, and just a little snippet fabric and a word as an extra decoration. This one I really like. It's also the ledger digital with the flowers on it, but you can open it up, and I stenciled on it for writing space, and when you open it like this, there's more writing space and some stamping. I really like the idea. It looks, it is a belly band, but you have secret writing space. A little snippet, and I did that on purpose to hide the back of the eyelet, and I like it. A bit of the purple coming back, and this fabric, and then the green as a flower. This is a transparency paper, and I made an envelope out of it, and I embossed it. And inside are some die-cut flowers, some receipts, some tickets, all kinds of little things she can use to decorate this or another journal. Mathematics paper, and on the back side of this scrapbooking paper I hung a tag. This is loose, you can untie it, also the yarn, because it's also a secret a secret journaling spot. If she opens the yarn, she can flip it open, and there's room for journaling inside, so it's hidden. And I collaged a bird and some scraps, a ticket just for some interest, and the red is coming back with that. And on here also a ticket to make it more interesting. In the back, also from the digital, the same as this one, fussy cut around the leaves, and inside is the double pocket with a window. It's from my last video, or not last one. Yeah, it's my last video when I'm recording this, but I'll post this video when she receives the journal, and that can take a while because it has to go abroad. But this is, I have a tutorial about this. And on the back she can journal on the card, and it goes back in here behind the window. And it's a double pocket. There's a pocket here, and inside I put some not vintage, it's wallpaper, and the colors really match with the digital. And she can put some writing in here and use the wallpaper somewhere else, but I just wanted to put something in here, and this tucks in this pocket in the back, and it looks nice color wise, and leaves and flowers. I reinforced the spine with some Tim Holtz fabric, and that's how I could make the signatures, the sewing, invisible. And this is the back. So this is the journal, and I really hope she likes it. It will be, hopefully it will be a nice birthday gift, and she'll enjoy it. As always, thank you very much for watching and supporting my channel. If you like this video and you would like to see more videos, I would love that you could subscribe, give it a like, or a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I will see you next time. Bye!